need to eliminate the option. Eliminate. Then how do you eliminate the option? If I need to eliminate the option, first elimination is based upon gender. First elimination is based upon gender. Now how do you eliminate using gender? Look here. Now this is A. A is aunt. Aunt means male or female? Aunt is a female person. As aunt is a female person, A should be a female person. Yes or no? This is my first point. A is a female person, which means A should be a female. Let us check. A minus. What is minus? Minus means brother. As minus means brother, A means A is brother, which means A is a male person. As A is a male person, first option eliminate. First option can't be your answer. Why? Because according to our requirement, A should be a female person, but this is male person. So eliminate. Let us look at the next one. A asterisk. A asterisk. What does asterisk mean? Asterisk means sister, which means A is a female. So there is a chance of being it as an answer, as it is a female. Let us look at the next one. A slash. What does slash represents? Slash means father. Father means male person. So even this is going to be eliminated. This can't be your answer. Okay. Let us look at the next one. A plus. What does plus represents? Plus means mother. Mother is a female. So even this is female. Which means either this can be your answer or either this can be your answer. Now what to mark? Sometimes what happens in examination, out of 4 options, if 3 options are eliminated, I can mark the remaining one as answer. Now unfortunately, in this question, out of 4, 2 are eliminated and you're left out with 2. Now which option you are supposed to mark? It's really important. Yes. Now the next elimination. Next elimination is going to be based upon generation. Next elimination is going to be upon generation. Now what do I mean by generation elimination? Look here, simple. Now if I observe, what is the generation gap between me and my father? Me and my father, generation gap is like 1. Similarly, what is the generation gap between me and my son? Me and my son, generation gap is like 1 generation, which means when I'm checking with myself, me and my father is going to have 1 generation gap. Me and my son is going to have 1 generation gap. If I say like, what is the generation gap between my father and my son? My father and my son is going to have 2 generations gap. Yes or no? Between me and my father, I have 1 generation. Me and my son have 1 generation. So between my father and my son, there is 2 generation gaps. So that is the reason whenever you are having generation gaps, try to use the generation gaps. Yes, now I am going to use the generation gaps. Let us look here. If you look at the symbols, in the symbols, what are the symbols showing generation gap? Look here. Father means generation gap. Yes. Father is represented by its symbol. Father is represented by slash. Similarly, if you look at mother, mother is also generation gap. Mother is represented by which symbol? Mother is represented by plus a symbol. Similarly, brother. Brother means no generation gap. Brother is like same generation, so not required. Similarly, sister is also same generation, not required. So these 2 are not required. But these 2 are really important. Why? Because mother means generation gap you'll have. Father also you'll have generation gap. So it's really important. Now if you look here, aunt. Aunt means how many generation gaps? Aunt means 1 generation gap. Yes or no? As aunt means 1 generation gap, we need 1 generation gap between A and E. Let us check whether they are having 1 generation gap or not. If I need 1 generation gap means I need either 1 slash symbol or I need either 1 plus symbol. Any one of them I need, either slash or plus. I should not have both. If I am having both of them, which means I am having 2 generation gap, or else if I am having slash for 2 times, between A and E, then again I will have 2 generation gaps, or else if I have a plus a symbol for 2 times between A and E, then even then I am having 2 generation gaps. Now I need only 1 generation gap. As I need only 1 generation gap, let us check. Now if you look here, this is A, this is E. Now between A and E, I need a slash or plus, but not both. Look here, I have slash. and I have slash symbol only for one time. Yes or no? Okay, this is like okay. Let's look at this one. If you look at A and if you look at E, now if you observe both of them, you have slash symbol. Okay, similarly you have plus symbol. When you have slash symbol, when you have plus symbol, you're having 2 generation gap. When you're having 2 generation gap, which means you will not come across answer like aunt. When it is 2 generation gap, it is going to be your grandmother or grandfather or grand aunt in this way, as it is 2 generation gap. So that is the reason, as it is 2 generation gap, this can't be your answer. As this can't be your answer, I can mark option 2 as my right answer.